sharing really gave me a deeper insight about your experience in Taiwan and teaching. So now I want to jump into the second part.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know why you like Taiwan so much. So can you give me 3 reasons?
Okay, 3 reasons why I like Taiwan.
Yes.
I think the first one, it's a very beautiful country. The landscape is really amazing. You got different kinds of landscape, from beach to mountains, so you have everything in a very close vicinity, which means you can reach it within 1 hour or something. This is very interesting, of course. Second one, people.
Oh.
People are very kind, very nice, very helpful. So it's a very nice. It's very nice to be here, and also I had the feeling like I'm welcomed here. So this is the second reason, and the third one I would say, the food. I would say the food is amazing. Just like whatever you like, you will get it in Taiwan. So 3 reasons why I like Taiwan and why I like to stay here. Yeah.
Okay, and now I have 10 reasons to fall in love with Taiwan. There are 10 reasons listed by other foreigners, so we can check if you are different from them or not.
Okay.
So we start one by one.
Yeah.
And you can tell me if you agree or not.
Okay, good.
And so, first one.
First one?
The motorcycle culture.
The motorcycle culture, yeah, it's very impressive. I'm not sure if this is the reason why I fall in love with Taiwan. Sometimes I struggle, agree or not agree. Yes, it's convenient. I agree on convenience, but under a certain condition that it's very dangerous also. So I'm not sure if I fully agree on this reason.
So can you ride motorcycle?
Yes, I ride motorbike actually. I ride motorbikes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you have license or you don't need
I
license?
got a driving license, yeah. I had to make the driving license because the Austrian driving license is not valid in Taiwan, so I had to do for cars and for motorbikes, for heavy motorbikes also.
So you have a test to get a license?
Yes, exactly, yeah.
How do you see?
The test is actually, it was more or less just a computer-based multiple choice test, so it was okay. The test for the motorbike was quite interesting because you have balancing exercises, stuff like this, and the whole area was really very, very small. So, and I came with my own motorbike, so I had some struggle to fulfill all the requirements there. But after a certain amount of testing, you can do the testing. It was okay. Yeah.
Okay, and people are watching you when you ride it, right?
No, people are too nervous because they were very nervous on their own exams. So I think nobody had the time to watch me. Everybody goes there like.
Everyone is nervous.
Yes, everybody is very excited. Yeah.
So let's go for second is natural beauty.
Oh, totally agree. Totally agree. It's a pity because if a lot of tourists come to Taiwan, they only stay in Taipei. I mean, Taipei is nice, yes. It's an international city, but if you go to Taiwan and don't go to the east side, to the Rift Valley, if you don't go to the mountain, if you don't go to Kenting, if you don't go to the outlying islands, you're missing a lot. So I would just really recommend everybody visiting Taiwan that you should go and really enjoy this rich nature also. So yes, totally agree.
Can you tell me what is the most impressive location in Taiwan?
Oh, most impressive. Okay, rainforest.
Oh.
If you just enter any kind of rainforest and you really are there, you can hear animals and you have the feeling like, wow, this is full of life. This is very impressive to me. Because our forests in Austria look very, very different. We have a lot of forest, but not a rainforest, not a jungle in this sense. Yeah.
And go hiking and not mountain climbing, just hiking, you can enjoy a lot.
Yes, I also do. I also like to go hiking and be in the mountain, just go to the waterfalls and just enjoy waterfalls in the mountains. That's really nice, yeah.
Do you know one of the hiking culture is drinking tea? Did you notice that?
Yeah, you have the tea stalls even on the high altitudes, and you have actually equipment. Somebody is carrying it up. So I was surprised to see this. Yes.
Have you tried it yet?
Yes, because sometimes you are offered. Would you like a tea? And I said, yeah, of course I would like. If you offer it, I would take it. Yeah. I was surprised because hiking in many other countries is not the way that somebody is waiting for you and or for you a tea. So I totally agree that you should do this. Yeah. Enjoy the mountains. Yeah.
A unique culture.
Yes, it's totally new experience. Yes.
Okay, let's see number 3 is markets and food.
Markets and food is really one way you can enjoy Taiwan and also the rich culture of Taiwan. Food culture and also the way like how you prepare food. It's very, very different, of course, to my home country. So markets give you a very good oversight of what kind of dishes you have. And for example, you have morning markets, you have afternoon markets, you have night markets, and they all offer different kinds of dishes, right? So it's really interesting to see. And of course, also different kinds of kitchens of food. Even Chinese food, you have different kinds of kitchens here. You have the North Chinese kitchen, you have Sichuan, you have the very spicy one, the Mala, right? So you have all kinds of kitchens here. So it's very impressive. But also Western style and also Korean food, Japanese food. So you have everything you need, actually, when it comes to food. So yes, totally agree.
So do you usually go to night markets for food?
Sometimes, I would say in the first years more often. Nowadays I try to cook myself more. But yes, I still do visit night markets, yeah, from time to time. Yeah.
So you agree with the night markets and food really represent Taiwan culture?
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely,
okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, number 4 is culture.
Culture, okay, culture. Of course, I also agree, but the thing is like why you fall in love. Culture can, of course, be very, very different to your home culture. So then it depends on the openness of the person. So I'm not sure if culture is the reason to fall in love with Taiwan. It depends on your own openness to culture. Because I also have experienced some people who came to Taiwan, they did not fit into local culture and they did not like it too much. And after a couple of months or years, they said, no, Taiwan is not the right culture for me. So it depends on the openness and on your own expectations and can you deal with the culture or not. Yeah. So I would say half-half.
You stay in Taiwan for years. I believe you really fit in this culture so far.
Seems like this. Seems like this. Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. The next one is living expenses.
Living expenses compared to other countries is of course very, very low. But of course it depends to which countries you are comparing. Comparing to European countries, it's still affordable. However, compared to other Asian countries, Taiwan has become quite expensive. Even compared to Japan, for example, recently the prices in Taiwan
go up.
Yeah, they go up. They go up. So, but still, it's affordable. So yes, I would say yes. However, I have also realized that the living expenses, for example, of going to a restaurant in Taiwan and going to a restaurant in Europe over the last 5 years, the prices in Taiwan are really going up and up and up.
Yes.
It's not like 10 years ago where you have the feeling like, wow, it's very cheap to go to the restaurant here. It's not the case anymore. Restaurant food. If you go to the market, it looks very, very different. If you go and cook yourself, of course, it's very different. It's affordable to buy your own food here, yes.
I'm curious how much will you spend in Austria or other European countries?
In restaurant?
Yes.
Okay, if you go to, let's say, a normal restaurant in Austria and you get, let's stay with simple food, you can compare spaghetti. You would pay around 20 to 25 euro, just a spaghetti, no drink, which is translating now into 700 Taiwanese dollar or something like this. So now you can compare to Taiwan. So if you go have spaghetti in Taiwan, now it depends, of course, where you go, but in some places you also pay 300, 400 for it. So that's what I said. The prices are going up here. you can feel it. Of course, also housing prices are going up. What is very, very affordable is gasoline prices. Gasoline price, water price, and electricity price, of course.
So let's see. Next one, safety.
Oh yes, totally agree. Taiwan, I think it's one of the safest countries to be and to live. I have been to a lot of countries where I would recommend that you watch your things and watch your backpack and watch your mobile phone and your notebook, because you always need to have an eye what's going on. In Taiwan, I could see that people are making a table reservation and you put your car key on your table and you say, wow, you must have you were very convinced and very sure that nobody will take the car key, because you go to the toilet and the restroom and you leave your car key here for making sure that the table is still there. I would be worried that the car is gone, but I have learned that, yeah, it's safe. It's absolutely safe. During nighttime, I would not feel it unsafe if you go out, for example, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't see a problem. In many countries, you need to take care and check where you go, at what time. You have certain areas you better don't be at during nighttime, or don't be there alone. But in Taiwan, I never have experienced any problem. So yes, totally agree.
Let's see. Next one is Taiwanese.
With Taiwanese, you mean, I guess, people, right?
People,
Taiwanese
yes,
people,
Taiwanese.
yes, of course. This is one reason why I like Taiwan, because Taiwanese people are really very kind, very helpful. If you need any kind of assistance, it doesn't take too long that somebody will show up and show you the way.
Even though they don't speak English, right?
Yes, even though they don't speak English, even though they don't know the destination you want to go, but maybe they would like to help you some way. So very kind and very helpful, yes. And very patient also.
So do you have any unique experience?
Sometimes when I arrived in Taiwan, I still remember I was not sure where to go, which street, and sometimes the street names, they have different translations in English, with English letters, right? So you don't know, is it correct? Am I correct here? So you stand there and say, it looks a little bit different, and it doesn't take too long that somebody shows up and says, do you need help? And I say, wow, this is really impressive, because somebody is really helping. Or, for example, you go, you need to fill out forms, and a lot of forms here are Chinese only. So we say, wow, how can I fill out 2 pages of Chinese form?
Always ask for help.
Yes, so normally there will be somebody very patiently help. Okay, fill in this one here, this one here, this one here, and this is very nice, of course. This wouldn't be the case in a lot of other countries. So
How about Austria?
in Austria, depends. It depends the time, who you meet, but a lot of people are maybe impatient and say, But of course you also need to say we have forms in different languages.
Oh.
So our government forms don't have German only, they have 7 different languages ready. So which means if you don't speak German, I just give you the English one, which is not the case in Taiwan. So we are prepared in a different way somehow to international exchange. So maybe just say, okay, don't take the German one, take the English one. Problem solved, I don't need to help you. So it would be a different situation.
Even though we are not international enough compared to Austria, but our people is nice.
Yes, of course. Yes,
Okay.
obviously. Yeah.
So you agree with
I
that?
agree. I totally agree. Yeah.
So let's see. Next one is convenient transportation.
Oh, who said this?
I don't know.
No, absolutely not. Transportation in Taiwan is, for me, I would say, absolutely not convenient. But maybe I say this because I come from a country where transportation is very, very convenient. Public transportation, I'm talking about public transportation now. Public transportation in Austria is very, very convenient. You have trains everywhere. Even to the smallest villages, you can go there by train or by bus. So you don't need to have a car. If you try to reach a certain village here in Taiwan,
You have to drive.
you take a day maybe, and then you cannot reach destination. So, no, I don't agree. Transportation is not convenient here in Taiwan. This is the reason why you have your motorcycle culture, because I need to switch to private transportation, because public transportation is not developed very well. Yeah.
Okay.
So really,
So you see this as a problem in Taiwan?
it's getting better. I agree. Let's put it this. I can agree that it's getting better, yes, but it's still not satisfactory. No.
So let's
Sorry
see.
for saying this,
It's
but
okay. Let's see the next one.
yeah.
Convenience stores.
Oh, convenience stores. Oh, this is a good argument. Yes, I agree that convenience stores are convenient. Yes. Still, I don't go to convenience stores at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't do this. But of course, I use them because they are very. You have easy access to whatever you need in a short way. But I still doubt why you need to open a convenience store 24 hours. Because sometimes I do go there, and normally 24 hours. Of course, they're not full of people 24 hours. Most people go there during the daytime, and only some will go during nighttime. So is it really necessary to keep them open for 24 hours? Just think of energy, because if nobody will go shopping there, it's a matter of energy, right? Also, the only reason why your convenience store is open 24 hours is because your energy is very cheap here in Taiwan. Your electricity is very cheap. If you would pay the real price for electricity, you would not have your convenience store open for 24 hours. Same is true for, you mentioned, pay is an issue here. Convenience stores are very nice. I agree to them during daytime, but I doubt if it's necessary to keep them open 24 hours, because you should pay properly during nighttime. And for example, in Austria, you have an extra income if you have to work during nighttime. You also have this here in Taiwan, but it's much less.
Yeah.
Your night shift is not paid very well here. So the reason is why convenience stores are open. The reason is because the pay is very low. This is the reason why they are open during nighttime. So I half agree to the argument. As a consumer, I agree. Looking at the whole society, I would say, I'm not sure.
They open in Typhoon Day, you know that. Yeah.
Pardon?
Typhoon Day.
Yeah, Typhoon Day. Typhoon, emergency center. I agree.
Yeah, so during Typhoon Day, you can get food in convenience store, which is good for us, but not good for people working there.
But on the other hand, you know when a typhoon arrives in Taiwan. They're not showing up within the next 5 minutes. You know it 3-4 days ahead. So why don't you just go shopping before? So you go there because you know that the convenience store is open. So if the convenience store would not be open, you would prepare ahead. You would plan ahead. So I'm not sure.
It's not part of our culture now. So
I know.
Yeah.
I know it's part of the culture, but
so you have agree on that.
Half agree.
Okay. So the last one is
be yourself. Oh, be yourself. Oh, yes, I agree. Of course, that's a good point. I think the society of Taiwan is very, very open, very tolerant, and I don't see any issues that you cannot be yourself. You cannot be the person you want to be here. So the society has developed in a way where I think it's a very liberal society. It's a very open society which allows a lot of opinions, which is very nice. Different ways of life, which is very nice. Which is also, of course, not happening in many, many other countries in your neighborhood, because they are more restrictive on certain issues. So just compare yourself, your society, to Korea, to Japan. Yes, there are very modern societies too, but maybe Taiwan has the most liberal society, I would say.
You mean tolerance to people to do different things,
Yes.
to dress like different?
Yes, yes, yes. So But I also understand that you are in a transition phase, if I understand it. So, which means I'm talking about let's say the new Taiwan society, because there's also, of course, a more traditional one. So I can see that families are changing now, that the family structure is changing, the family opinions from maybe your grandparents and your parents is very, very different to the opinion of the young generation. So I would describe the society as a changing society. You see that you turn into a liberal society, but you still have, of course, also parts which are maybe more conservative and more traditional. I don't say traditional is bad, I just say that you're switching. But Taiwan definitely gives you the room to be yourself. I would say so. Yeah. If you color your hair green, it's okay. If you dress up totally crazy tomorrow, it's okay. Nobody will complain. If you say something in the public, you have the right of public to express your opinion in the public, right? So it's okay. And these are things we should appreciate, because a lot of different regions don't have this opportunity. So yes, I agree. I would agree. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you agree that we are more open-minded to different people,
yes. Yes.
And you also can see that.
Oh yes, and I think you're going in a way which is more open in the future. I don't see that you are going in a way that you become a closed society.
That's
so,
good.
Yes, I agree. So which means yes, I can agree with this argument.
So we all done our 10 reasons. So what do you think about these 10 reasons?
It's very interesting. I think how many reasons I got no. I think one I disagree, and some I say half.
Yes.
But more or less I would say yes. It fits the reasons why Taiwan is a very interesting country. Yeah.
Yes, and your answer also fits these 10 reasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
That means it's really reliable reasons, right?
Yes, more or less, I would say. There are certain reasons, of course, why international people come to Taiwan. And there is a reason why Taiwan recently is getting more attention in Europe and is receiving also more news, and more people come to Taiwan and more people also stay in Taiwan. International people stay in Taiwan. So there's a reason for this. It's not like that this is coincidence, because there is a reason why people like to be here. And you just give us 10 reasons.
Okay, so today we talk a lot about your experience in Taiwan, mm-hmm. and how you think the society, environment, and also your experience in Wenzao. Mm-hmm. So how do you think today's talk?
It was very nice. It was a pleasure to talk to you. It was very nice also for me to share a little bit on my life in Taiwan and how I see it through my eyes, because I see maybe things a little bit different, coming from a different country, mm-hmm. a different cultural background. I see maybe things in a different way. But it's very nice to talk to you.
So if our students want to know more about you and your insights, they should enroll your class, right?
Yes, always welcome to join my classes. And I hope you liked also the classes.
Yes, I do like.
Good.
So I took a lot, right?
You got the experience, you like it. Happy to hear this. Glad to hear. Wonderful.
So, thank you for today.
I have to thank you. It was a pleasure to talk to you and pleasure to be here as a guest. Thank you.